Hello everyone, I'm Brahm Mithra. It's Halloween! We got the Halloween update for 2025 here. It's Screaming God, kind of. So here's the Screaming God. Production of the Screaming God expansion has entered its next stage. We have just settled on the final sizing and tolerances for the product after working closely with our manufacturing partners. This part of the process generally involves reviewing blank samples and pre-production samples of the product alongside with a whole bunch of die line adjustments and iteration. So it is not our most engaging work and absolutely pivotal for ensuring that nothing is damaged or misaligned when the product is being shipped for fulfillment. Now that input from our end has mostly wrapped, there will likely not have any substantial updates on the Scream God expansion until we have production samples in hand. And this is what I talked about where, they show the Pariah and the Red Witch stuff. They show like the mock-ups of the shop photos and stuff. I don't have a definitive estimate from our partners yet on when they will arrive. There will likely be pretty cool pictures once we receive them. So that's the extent of the Screaming God. It was said last time they were pretty much in production, so I don't think we're getting it this year. Not in hand, I mean. Should have it before Gen Con, it looks like, because this is should be a little bit earlier than what Pariah was and stuff. Because Pariah was just around Black Friday when they said it went into production, a little bit before that. It's that wave. So I think we should have it by still, like what I said, March or April was one thing I said last month, but I'm still thinking March, April, maybe April, May, sometime in there for Screaming God, as there's nothing else in the wave, so that's it. And then we have the expansions of Death Painting Contest. So, now that we have cleaned up and streamlined our contest logistics, I am happy to unveil the winners of our expansion of Death Contest. As always, the Dark Judges and I were absolutely blown away by the incredible talent on display from our community of passionate fans. You'll find a showcase of the winning entries here, while the full online gallery should be available on our site the coming month, so before Black Friday. So this is just going to be a bunch of pictures. So Best in Show was a Black Knight. Spooter was second place. Here's a is that it? That's Kane. It's not. I thought for a second I was like, is that Martinez? But it's not. It's Kane. Then there's the same Black Knight, another Black Knight, another Black Knight. Then here's Dung Beetle. Very cool mod on that Dung Beetle. Cool colors on this Dung Beetle. More cool colors. Lots of mods on Dung Beetle base. Dragon King. It's a nice base for it. Nice colors. It's a good mod for the base there. Let's see. It's a neat one here too. Flower Knight. Very cool base. Very cool mod on this base. Nice painting scheme. Very cool here as well. Frog Dog. Interesting painting scheme for the Frog Dog. Teeth look great. Teeth look great on the second place one as well. Interesting one's bluish mohawk, so purple mohawk, bluish mohawk. This one's got like the terrain flocking, like grass on it, so that's pretty cool. Very neat. Gorm, interesting mod here on this one. Well, yeah, like the redoing of its hand, the remolding. This thing neat here for this probably the level ancient one, level 3. It has the survivor inside of it, so it's of the showdown board the showdown story event for when you start the when you start the hunt, because there's a lure. So that's pretty neat. Lion God, neat little mod on the face, plus the armor, or plus the crown, I mean. Lion Knights, again, nice paint jobs on all of these, absolutely amazing. This one's neat base mod for the blankets. Lonely Tree, very neat. Like color scheme on this, the color scheme on this one. Good color scheme here. Manhunter, I think that's an official base. I think that is an official base. Might have a modded lantern, but I think this is just an official extra base. Very neat here on this Manhunter. That's a modded base. Very cool color scheme. Another new base. Sunderman, very cool color scheme, modded base. Very Halloween-y. the balloon. Very cool. I think that's just a regular base with just very Mod Podge probably, or like whatever terrain molding green stuff putty. Spicules, modded Spicules. Gotta mod them to make them playable. So very cool. They're showing that these are modded ones for playability, and playability. All three of these are modded for playability. Very cool. Sunstalker, very cool. I like the extended bases at the bottom. Very cool. Sunstalker, that's a really cool, interesting way to do the base color there. Almost looks like a pool. And more Sunstalker Tyrant bonuses. Those are the gates behind that Tyrant, so that's pretty cool. Armor kit. It's a really, really neat base. Really cool base. Almost wish they would do a top-down of that base. I really wonder what's in that. I'm sure I can ask around or someone can ping me. I'm sure Blanders will probably ping me and they'll say, here it is. There's the top down of that base. But it's a really cool base. Another Bullfrog Dog. Or no, this is just regular Frog Dog. This is Bullfrog Dog. And another Frog Dog. Interesting that the armor sets are all Frog Dog. I just realized that. Because they could have been any armor kit. So like you could have done a Black Knight one. I mean, not obviously not the... Are these considered narrative survivor? Well, this is a narrative survivor. I wonder what these ones were considered. So this is a narrative survivor because that's a vignette one. That should just be an armor kit, not a... I wonder why these are called narrative. Because that's the Squire. So 2 Squires and then 1 armor kit from... I guess they're not actually armor kits because nothing's interchangeable about them. I guess that's why they're narrative. Interesting. Dioramas, so very cool. In order to ensure that there is no reduction in prizing due to this fact that some people submitted dioramas, and to reward all entries that went above and beyond in creating such elaborate works, all winners of the diorama category will reach prizing equivalent to achieving first place in the category. So then they just reiterate what first place was, while all other diorama submissions will receive double the original outline participation prize as an honorable mentions. So that... this is Iola. This is pretty crazy. Very good diorama here. This is a really neat diorama. With, let's see, they're all Kingdom Death pieces. So these are modded Lion Knight, and then, because it's one of the Lion Knight's harem, Ash, Ryan, or Sam. I don't know which one it is. Then it's a Dung Beetle Ball, and the Flower Knight, and it's colored to be Crow's Tail. So like it says here. Guess I didn't have to explain it. It was already explained. This is a very neat one. That's a Green Knight armor. So very cool. Base on this is absolutely insane. Very cool. And then Black Friday Abyssal Woods Grand Overview. So this is interesting for Abyssal Woods because Abyssal Woods hasn't even really been shown or talked about at all. So this will be very neat. If everything goes like that has been going, we usually get the grand overview about 3 years before we get the actual expansion. We got the grand overview in like 2021 for Gambler's Chest, and we ended up getting it, or 2020, and then we ended up getting it in 2023. Grand overview for Inverted Mountain, or grand overview for COD was in 2022. After that, we were supposed to get 2025. That hasn't happened, so COD's also 3 years behind. Inverted Mountain was then 2 years ago now, so I don't think I might not make that for 3 years. But at least Abyssal Woods Grand Overview means that it's within 3 years, maybe faster, hopefully. I don't know what's part of Abyssal Woods even. I'm assuming the pitch has changed significantly. I think now the only things that are actually... I don't think anything is actually required for it. Well, we'll find out. I think everything was supposed to just be had additional, or had synergy. So like Honeycomb Weaver and Titan Bee had synergy, or no, yeah, just had synergy with Abyssal Woods, and then it was like Dung Beetle Knight and Spooter and Flower Knight just had synergy, but none of them was required. So that'll be interesting. Though it's still month of Ghouls and Ghasts, the team and I have already shifted our focus towards upcoming Black Friday celebration. In light of this, I've elected to keep things brief this month and forego Community Garden. Any questions that were posted this month will be fielded alongside next month's questions during the Black Friday update. As for the main spotlight of this update, we are excited to give everyone a tour of the Abyssal Woods expansion. The start of the campaign is unique introducing a settlement that's a bit different than what we have all come to know and love. So this is interesting. I mean, because it does look like a very fairy tale kind of thing, but if it doesn't start with your typical prologue of you waking up and stuff and then fighting a monster, looks interesting here. I don't know what you would do. Maybe you start fighting an encounter and then you learn what faces are. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Why you would start like that with murder on the timeline year 1. Who knows? So then Abyssal Wood stuff. Honeycomb Weaver expansion. In the spirit of Halloween, I thought it would be a ripe opportunity to provide a slice of insight into Honeycomb Weaver, a monster and expansion I've held very close to my chest up to this point. I have proclaimed my love for the Titan Bee many times in the past, and in truth, I am just as excited for the other monsters in this box. Well, they're 2 separate boxes. Titan Bee is its own box, Honey Weaver, so they're 2 separate boxes now. Major source of inspiration for these fastidious monsters is the storied genre of J-horror. Kingdom Death has always been ascribed to its own brand of uncanniness and horror, but it has been an immensely satisfying process for us to use the lenses of Kingdom Death to filter the ideas we love from classic pieces of horror media into something uniquely macabre. I'll have more to share on the Honeycomb Weaver in future updates as we approach closer to its release, but I'm beyond excited for players to experience what horror looks like in Kingdom Death when we really lean into it. Because I guess they've said like they've toned back Pariah a little bit from being too much horror, but yeah, this is very like Ito-y, this artwork. They've leaned into this before. I mean, Kingdom Death is like meant to be horror, and it's like more of like Berserk kind of horror, or like, you know, Western horror, like Alien, Giger horror, stuff like that. But yeah, they've done J-horror too. I mean, yeah, they've done it before, but very neat, very, very, very Ito-y. Also, wonderful news: all the plastic for this set has been finished. Grand total of 3 armor sets. Titan, Steel Wax, and Rawhide Wax. So that's interesting. Titan, I don't know what that is. Steel Wax was the Honeycomb Bee, I think it was supposed to be, and then Rawhide Wax was Honeycomb Bee. Steel Wax, I think, was like the upgraded version one of it, I think. And then Titan probably is the Nemesis one, probably going to be. And 3 monsters, including a younger version of the Weaver. Spooky Halloween releases. Lastly, we have some very spooky Halloween releases on the web store. So we have Nucleope. Then we have the Dullahan here, Twilight Night, Percival and Fade on the Sim, Katie Kickstarter this Black Friday, or KDS Kickstarter this Black Friday. Who could say? Exclamation point. We're still very undecided. Would very much like to expand the team, increase the stability more. I think this is coming. I think the KDM Sim is coming. I don't think it's not happening. I think it is coming. I think it's coming. So spots are limited and aimed more towards people that are passionate about. We were to put a cap on it. I don't know what the cap would mean. I don't know how you can cap a Kickstarter. I don't know what any of this would mean, but so the spots are limited and aimed towards people that are passionate about supporting more of what goes on in software development and less of a general audience type of campaign. Still mulling it over. I think this is happening. I think, regardless of input or whatever anybody says, I think this is happening. I'm expecting it to happen. So, we are slow while the team on the Sim is different than the team that's finishing up our long-awaited Kickstarter promises. I would not want to make any of you guys here feel betrayed or that our attention is somehow divided. So feel free to be open and honest and respectful about the subject in the comments below. I worry that if we don't move on it now, we may lose a really great opportunity to give the Dark Architects more firepower. I think this is coming. I don't think any input is going to stop this from happening. So, I think we'll see it Black Friday. If we don't, I think it will be teased that it's launching on Black Friday. So, I think this is happening. I've expected it to happen ever since it was first brought up. I don't know. I don't know how you'd put a cap on it. I don't know what you would do. You've already sold a bunch of master keys, so I don't know what you would do here. I don't know what a Sim would offer to anybody. I don't know. Well, I guess you could try to. I would try to maybe do something with the blood, like you did with the blood wall. I guess, and just do products like that. Just offer a product that you could sell on Sim that is just overly expensive to support Dark Architects rather than do a Kickstarter. But I think Kickstarter is happening. Maybe both of those will happen. But now I want to talk about the update, the shop update, real quick. All right, so here we are with Nukelope, the vignette that we've been waiting for a while. So this is vignette Screaming Nukelope. If you just look at how much stuff is in this, this is quite ridiculous. It's not like not ridiculous, but I mean it's still 100 USD. It's the same price as you can see here, 100 USD. It's the same price as Millennium, and it looks to be just about or more than Millennium. It's hard to say. Millennium, fully replaces the Butcher 1 and 2. It fully changes that fight, like completely. This one probably will change. It will probably be different because it has AI cards and stuff, and we've seen how impactful stuff like Monster Lion or the Mountain Lion was. So you can do a lot with just an AI card. So I have a feeling this will be really good, but the vignette here looks super impressive, I will say. I just want to go down to like the grids and stuff. So there you can see what it actually is. I'm glad this is a 2x2 rather than a 3x3. Butcher was a 3x3. This is a 2x2. This will probably be my new Lope just going forward all the time. I'm so happy this is a 2x2. Please, 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 if you make any more vignettes, please, please, please make them the same size as the monster they're replacing. It's just so you can use alternate like sculpts, right? Like it's just very neat. That adds a lot more value to it, in my opinion. So the fact that this is a 2x2 is great, which is again full replace for Lope if you want to do that. So you can see there's one new hit location card, two new hit location cards, 4 new AI cards, a basic action card, which it looks like is a level 2, level 3. As we can see up here, there's 2. Yeah, it looks like 2 levels there, level 2, level 3. The only other one, maybe it's the vignette setup on that card, but I have a feeling it's going to be level 2, level 3. Then we get Nostin, Monday, Ash Bloom, and Ash Root here. So, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. You can see here the vignettes as they go by. This stuff is really, really cool. Fighting art here with just like Iron Succubus. I'm going to talk about all this stuff, obviously, but I think this is a really strong. It looks really good. Like I can't say anything until I've seen all of it or played all of it, and I haven't like completely dove into trying to look and read every single one of these things. But this looks really cool. So if you were waiting for Nukelope, my first impressions just of seeing this are it looks very cool. I'll scroll down to show exactly what it all includes. You get Gigalion, so it's another settlement location. You get 4 new gear you can craft from here. You can see here it works like Gigalion. It's a Node 2 edition. So by replacing variants that can be hunted by replacing level 2 and level 3. So it is level 2, level 3 here. Component list. 2 miniature sprues featuring Nukelope, Nostin, Monday, Ash Bloom, and Ash Root. Vignette Survivor card. 4 Vignette Survivor cards, 4 Vignette Survivor gears. 1 Screaming Nukelope small rule book. Basic action monster card. Nukelope. Screaming Nukelope trap cards, which is great because if the backs don't match, then it'll be a trap. I don't know if it's supposed to be trap. It's probably supposed to just be hit location. I don't know why it says 2 Nukelope trap cards. Maybe it is 2 traps. I don't know. Screaming Nukelope AI cards, 4 of them. Stone Circle, 5 Stone Circle. It's crazy. 2 strange resources, so no IRs. A strain card, a terrain card, 4 terrain tiles, 2 armor set bonus cards. Which are interesting because they're two complete sets that we've never seen before. So that's interesting. 2 fighting art cards, which I think are... I don't know how those are going to work. Let's see all the rules. 2 secret fighting arts. 1 shade minion card. So very cool. All this stuff is very cool. this is going to be a huge thing to get into, but I did purchase it, so I will be able to play it. I'll play as soon as I get it. I'll live stream as fast as I can, and we'll play through it because I'm super excited for that. But this was a huge sale. There's more even on here. I'll talk. Jay and I will cover. I always do a white box video. There's going to be another white box video before Black Friday comes out that will be, again, with Deno. I just put out another video with Deno. You can watch that like 2 or 3 days ago. I just put that out. So that was talking about expansions. We talked about Lope there. So that video has not been recorded yet. So we'll also get Deno's opinion on Nuke Lope. I'm assuming Deno bought it. Of course he did. So we'll get Deno's opinion on Nuke Lope as well in that video. How fast I can get that video out is up to how fast one of us gets it. If Deno gets it and I haven't gotten it within like 3 or 4 days, then I'll schedule to hopefully get. Just even if Deno's the only one who's played it. Deno usually gets stuff a little bit faster than I do, but it's supposed to be in stock. It's supposed to be shipping out. So today was a great day for shop updates. Nuke Lope looks great. Good update about Screaming God being like in full production. It seems like it might not be in mass production yet, but it's in the final, like, getting there steps. They're sending back and forth. They're proofing everything, getting the mock-ups ready, the boxes ready. So that's pretty much full production, but Abyssal Woods confirmed for Black Friday. Good stuff. Good stuff. Today was a good update. Shop sale looks amazing. So I will see everyone in the next video.